G'day, I'm Michael from Binary Beer, and today we're putting together a quick little video on 4 fun facts about the new enclosure for our KegLink sensors. Okay, so first of all, we've already been out in the field now for over a year running around smart keg sensors, learning what we could from in the field. And a few of the troubles that we learned out there we wanted to address with a new sensor. The first one, of course, was getting the sensor onto the keg. And that's why you can see there's a pretty interesting design on this one on how it attaches to the keg. Just kind of latching in there, it goes in, and then you can just use a driver to put in the deploying screws, and that keeps it in place so it can't get out. Now, the reason we did that is because when you install sensors onto kegs, traditionally we've used spot welding, that's the industry standard kind of for RFID tags and other things. And we found that the spot welding equipment, it ain't cheap. So you tend to send it off to a factory to have all that work done. And then by the time you factor in the cost of the shipping to get the kegs out there for installation and back to your brewery, even like a $7 RFID tag ends up costing over $20 when all is said and done. And also you're stuck without your fleet for that time while you're aggregating enough kegs to send them down in one big shipment. And then you have to wait for them to be installed and sent back. So all that time you're spending without your beer kegs as well. Now, the second thing that we wanted to accomplish with this new sensor was making sure that it's compatible with vacuum lifting equipment, because a lot of automated keg filling lines use vacuum lifting equipment to pick up that keg and put it onto pallets. And we found that having a sensor that takes up this space, that's pretty detrimental to the vacuum lifting equipment getting a good seal on there. Even with the traditional RFID tags, they can be enough to stop the equipment working. It's something that the supply chains have had to adjust to. Now, what we decided to do was to tuck this away under the rim here. So now you've got this big space that isn't affected by the sensor, and that means even on a Euro keg, it's very easy on a Euro keg, and even on these skinnier DIN kegs, there's enough space to get a good seal with the vacuum lifter, and you don't interrupt the supply chain. Now, the third thing we realized is that a lot of these beer kegs have different kind of dimensions around the chime. Although generally Euro and DIN have their own specifications, between manufacturers there can be variances of up to 10 millimeters or more in certain cases. So what we developed with our design was, when deploying the legs, they have a variability about how far they can go in. So they always are able to wedge up and really lock in behind the rim no matter what the keg is. So we've tested these on Chinese kegs, European kegs, of course the Euro and DIN styles of kegs, which are also available in the shorter 20 and 30 litres as well. It's not a problem with attaching to any of them. The final thing is, of course, where it locates to the keg here under the rim really keeps it safe, because you've got this whole chime section around here protecting it from external bumps. And even if someone tries to drop a keg from the top, often like with the previous sensor, the edge of a keg could bang in on the top of it. And it was pretty robust, but now it's even more protected away as well. So that makes sure that even with the 5-year battery life, this sensor is going to be fine. It's going to be really sturdy and secure, and it's going to look after your keg so you can speed up your supply chain and never lose another keg. So that's 4 fun facts about the new KegLink sensors, and I'll probably chat to you soon in another video.